Hi, I'm Mark at the Caravan Place, and today we're going to show you how to set up a caravan. We've got the Lunar Venus 626 in the front locker box round this side. We've got our LPG, so we're set up for propane. We've got this on a hand wheel, so you don't need a spanner, it's just reverse thread and it tightens up by hand, and then just turn it on at the gas bottle. Set up on the Alco chassis with the Alco AKS 3004 hitch. On the offside we've got the flue for the boiler and hot water system, our water inlet, so the water pump will be in the front or in the sink, and this literally drops into our rack roll, pushes into the side. You can put filters into this and it's just remove the blue cover, replace the filter and then tighten that back up. Our 230 volt inlet and our 12 volt power. Just behind the wheels we've got our wastewater outlets from our sinks and shower, and then we've got our cassette toilet. In the top the flush water goes in there, so a little watering can or a little bottle and pink chemical, and then in the actual cassette at the bottom we've got a little blue handle that lifts up and the cassette will come out, and then just right up here there's a little blue bung, and that's where we drain our flush water from. Coming inside of the caravan we've got our control panel just above the door, so we've got our main power on and off, we've got our awning light. It's then telling us that we've got the leisure battery connected, or we've got the 230 volt and the leisure battery through the charger, our internal lighting and then the water pump. Before we pop our water pump on, just underneath of this seat over here we've got a drain off valve, so during the winter and whenever you want to drain the water system down, this yellow valve will open this up, we'll put it into the upright position facing the sky, open all of the taps up, and that will drain the water system down for you. So when we come back into the caravan we just need to put it back flat as it is now, close all the taps, and then we can put that water pump on. Just over to the side we've got our main system control panel and all of our power supplies. So we've got our little fuses, it tells us which the fuses are for, our trip switches, so our mains electric in, all of our trip switches are there. We've got a system shutdown, so if we press that one we'll close the complete 12 volt system off and take all the power out. So if you've not got any 12 volt coming in, just make sure that one's pushed in. We've then got the orange one is our heating and hot water system, so that will put the power through to our boiler and the control panel above the door, and then our charger system. So when we're plugged into 230 volt that will put our charger on and run all the 12 volt from the 240. So we've made sure all of our taps are closed and we can now put our water pump on. When we open our taps now, that will draw the water through the system and we'll get all the water coming through. Now if we had drained the caravan down and we were just filling the caravan back up with water, it's going to take a good 5 minutes of coughing and spluttering on the hot water tap before we get a nice steady flow of water as we have now. Once it's finished coughing and spluttering, we've got a nice steady flow of water. We'll do the same with the bathroom tap, the shower, and just get all of the air out of the system. Once all of our taps have got that nice flow of water, and again there's a bit of air there, so that's sort of good 5 minutes of that you will get. Once we've got a nice steady flow of water as we have there now, we can then go ahead and put our heating system on. Before I do that I'm just going to run the gas through. So we've put our gas bottle on the outside, and then we've got our hobs. So again we just put them onto the big flame on the control dial, hit our igniter and they will light up. Again, if you just put a gas bottle on or you've swapped the gas bottle over, it's going to take a good 30 seconds just to get all the air out of the system and get the gas through. This is the quickest way to get the gas through the system. And again, we've got the dual grill and oven. So if we want the oven on, it's over to the left and 140 to 240. And then if we want our grill on, it's over to the right hand side, and that will then light our grill for us. We've then got our fridge. So we've got the control dial over on the left hand side, which we select either 230 volt mains power, our 12 volt battery power, or our gas. Now if you want to use it on the gas, we pop that one onto the gas, and then we've got our gas valve here, which also acts as our thermostat on 230 volt electric and on the gas. We hold this one in and we hit our igniter. You'll then see on the little line here, the little red part goes up into the green. Keep it held in for a good 30-40 seconds, and then as long as when we release this the little line doesn't come back down, we know our fridge is lit up on the gas and it's all then working for you. Again, then you can then set the temperature of the fridge to where you want that to. And again, once you've finished, just all back into the off position. Just above the door then, we've got our heating and hot water system. Now when we put the power button on, the orange button underneath of the seat earlier with our heating and hot water button, that puts the power through, and the little plug there lets us know that we've got the power through. To wake the system up, we just press the dial, and then we've got our internal heating. So click that one, we can then set our temperature to where we want the heating to be. We've then got our hot water. So again, we've got off, we've got eco, which is a low power setting. We've got normal hot water, so this is what you're going to use 99% of the time. It's just the normal hot water. And then we have got the boost, which will then boost the hot water for about 30 minutes and just put all the power through to the hot water system for 30 minutes and just warm the water up a bit quicker. Next over, we've then got our power. So at the moment we've got gas. We can put it on a mix of gas and electric. A mix and gas and electric of a higher setting. We've then got electric 1 and electric 2. Once we've decided which one we want, once we've scrolled through, just press it again, and at the top then it tells us we've got 2 electric settings up there at the moment, just saying that we're on electric 2. If you were on a site and it was a low power site, you may want to run it on electric 1, or again, if you were on a site and you hadn't got any electric, you'll then want to run that on the gas. Next run along then, we've got our blown air heating. So once you've got the heating on, you can either put that onto eco, high, or boost. So again, 90% of the time you'll probably run that on high, and that will then blow the warm air around the caravan for you. We have also got another setting, which if we just turn everything back off, we can just run the fan without any heating. So if it was a warm day, we can then, with everything else turned off, come across to our fan, and then we've got vent, and then we've got 1 to 10, and again that will then just blow air around the caravan without any heating on, and that will just keep the van a little bit cooler for us through the summer. And again, just to turn that one back off, as so. We've then got our microwave. It's the eco microwave, so to wake the microwave up we have to press and hold our eco button. We've got a quick start, 30 seconds, we've got a stop, and then we've got other settings throughout there too. Always just remove the microwave plate when you're going to travel, so I'll take that out now and just pop that underneath of the seat. We've got our lights all dotted around. We've got a couple of different light switches, and again we've got little light switches actually on the lights here. and then our roof lights have got the little lights on. We've got the pull cord that puts our lights on above the mirror and our bathroom light on. And then again on the bed we've got our little spotlights too. We have also got a little light switch just underneath the front here that puts the little lights on in the front there. And then right at the back we've got our cassette toilet. So again, it works on a hand pump, so we lift that one up and push that down, that pumps the water through. And then just right at the front we've got the little grey handle which pushes towards the back and then back, and that just lets everything through for you. Again, this toilet does swivel, so you can swivel that round then for you. Hopefully that's got you to grips with this Luna Venus 626 and we'll get you all set up on site. What we're going to do now is we're just going to put our fog machine in and we're just going to sanitise the Caravan all ready for collection for you. I'll make sure everything now is put back down and is safe to travel. We'll drain some of the system down, turn the gas off, etc., remove that, and then we'll put our fog machine in and just sanitise the Caravan ready for your collection. Thanks, I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.